What's good YouTube, it's your boy ToyDualer here, and today I have a monster park run on my dual blader. So today I want to talk about something that KMS had in the MapleStory Unlimited patch that GMS isn't going to be getting. So as some of you may know, KMS, when they got their Unlimited patch, they also got something called Additional Options. And Additional Options came on items and it gave them extra stats. It's sort of like bonus potential, but it was really good, and you were able to get like boss damage on armor pieces and stuff. It seems like those would boost your damage a lot. On the official MapleStory forums, Girasol, a member of the Nexon team, confirmed that GMS will not be getting additional options. Now, I'm not sure why they're doing this. I've seen a lot of people complaining about it because they're like, oh my god, it'll make everything even more overpowered and widen the gap between the rich and the poor, but it also makes it extremely hard to hit the new damage cap and raise your damage. A reason I think GMS might be removing this is because apparently Korean MapleStory lost a whole bunch of players when the Unlimited update came out, and I'm guessing that's because it changed damage and everything, so it's so much harder to hit the new damage cap, and if you don't do very high damage by funding your character with a lot of NX and stuff, then you're basically not going to be able to take out a lot of the bosses because they all got revamped to crazy high amounts of HP, they all got revamped to crazy high amounts of health, and they all have much higher defenses, and the timers got shortened for some bosses like Empress. So I'm guessing GMS is trying to avoid that by just removing one of the things that made the game broken. However, without additional options, it's just going to make it even harder to kill those bosses since you won't have that extra oomph in your damage, because additional options definitely made it much easier to get your range up. Because I've heard stories of people getting like 20 weapon attack potentials on stuff, and boss damage and total damage, and that definitely would boost up your range by quite a bit. So what I think is that if GMS is going to remove additional options, then they're probably not going to buff up the bosses as much as they did in KMS, because currently in KMS it's really like impossible to solo bosses unless you're extremely godly funded. Because when the Unlimited patch came out in KMS, they didn't change the damage formula or anything, so if you're currently hitting like, let's say 100k now, you're gonna be hitting 100k after the Unlimited patch, even though the bosses all got super buffed up. So this is definitely gonna turn out to be pretty interesting, because GMS has recently been changing a lot of the patches. Like for example, when Kaiser, Luminous, and Angelic Burster came from KMS, GMS changed those all around, so I'm looking forward to seeing what Nexon's going to be doing in the future. They're probably going to change Demon Avenger and Xenon a little bit, because that's how Nexon seems to be rolling right now, and hopefully they won't buff up the bosses as much as they did in KMS, but we'll have to wait and see. So I'd like to know what you guys' opinion on this is. Do you guys like additional options, or do you hate them? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching the video, and see you guys next time.